Starting a small forward, 6'9", number 23, LeBron James.
Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Looking now at the lineup for the teams tonight, some names out of action.
And it feels really early to be already missing players from the lineup. How these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Jeremy Grant out there with Williams. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then there's Toumani Camara. And it's Lillard in at the point. And for the Lakers, LeBron plays the 3 with Vanderbilt at the 4. Marcus Smart out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Ayton in at the 5. But Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Here's James. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
Grant with a screen on Smart. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The shot by Reeves, no good. Left side, Camara. Back to Holiday. For 3. The Lakers with a rebound. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
And despite the difference in talent level, these teams were fairly evenly matched last year.
Well, Reeves takes a bunch of three-pointers, and he connects on a lot of them.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, the Lakers have been looking for a consistent presence at center, and in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in LA, I'm told, but this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Reeves. Off with the layup. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Goes up on the wing. Portland, no good that time either.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
To the middle. And Vanderbilt gets it to go on the assist by Reeves.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a fantastic passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
Now here's Holiday. He just could not put it together in that loss to the Clippers. Just 5 to shoot. Can they get it? Grant's shot is off. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Curry, he's checked in for Smart. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Brian, back over to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Portland shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
It seems like we're still in Dame time here in the NBA. Lillard is as efficient as ever, Clark.
Well, B.A., we're talking about a guy who scored 70 in a game before. Lillard can show you and give you some all-time scoring nights. I mean, that's how you get your own time zone, by doing what he's done throughout his career.
Now here's Lillard. Still no points. That That one's good. This game is all even.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Stolen by Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
And Williams punches it home.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And some changes here for Portland. Sharp, he's checked in for Kamara. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Drew Holiday. 1:06 left in the first quarter. James, that's good. James has got his second bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
That gives them the lead.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And the basket by Curry.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Open shot, Grant. Henderson, the pass to Williams. From down in the low post, it goes. Williams has got 9 points. The Lakers trail. Here's James. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
For 3, here's Lillard. And Ayton pulls it down. Reeves, the pass to James. Up and in on the layup. And it's 8 points for LeBron James.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Austin Reeves out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Dalton Knecht. And it's Koloko in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
6 to shoot. Henderson for 3. And it's Koloko with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 3. It's Reeves with the drive. And he gets it to go. Reeves has got 5 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Sharp. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Kicked by Murray. Sharp, no good. Well, Los Angeles shooting about 60% for the game. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by Knecht.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quick.
Some changes now for the Lakers. James comes in for Koloko. And Vincent is subbed in for Curry. Then for Portland, Kamara, he's checked in for Murray. Drew Holiday comes in for Thibault. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Henderson. Now here's Sharp, still without a bucket. Pass to Lillard, fires the three. James with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Misses in close. Blazers trail by 7. Outside Sharp. Holiday looking for an opening. Lillard outside. There's the three. The offensive rebound. Here's Sharp. Again, the miss by Portland. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. As Shaedon Sharp continues to develop, he's proven that he's more than just a high flyer, Grant.
Yeah, we've seen the vicious dunks, but he's also got a pretty good touch as well. The upside potential for him is sky high.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the score by Los Angeles. Clinging with a screen. 5 to shoot. Holiday from long range. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Back over to you.
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes for Los Angeles. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hachimura. Vanderbilt comes in for Reeves. And it's Marcus Smart in for Vincent. Williams is checked in for Portland. Jeremy Grant comes in for Sharp. Now, here is James. He had 16 in the win against Sacramento. Smart for 3. The Lakers with another miss. Blazers trail by 9. Three-pointer, Holiday. Hits the three-pointer. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, he's often the setup guy, but Holiday gives you just as much, maybe even more, as a terrific finisher.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Clark, over the last few seasons, LeBron's three-point shooting has been more efficient than ever.
Yeah, how about this, B.A.? Since 24, he's right around 40% from deep on 5 attempts per game. So that's really impressive. And, you know, a guy like him, his greatness, part of his greatness is how he continues to reinvent his game, making modest modifications to what he does.
Now here's Williams. He's got 9. Williams a screen on Smart. Lillard fires the 3. The shot by Holiday, no good.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Down low. Here's Ayton. The shot's good on the assist by James. Ayton's got his second basket on the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
46 seconds left in the half. Here's Smart. Ooh, nice. Smart slipping inside.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Grant outside. Back to Lillard. No good on the 3.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Ayton finds Smart. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
The 3, here's Lillard. The shot, no good. The 3, James. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so that brings the first half to a close. Lakers ahead, up 10. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. Before we talk about the first half, a breakdown of the injuries around the league.
And it's a big deal when Kevin Durant is out. No one can make up for the loss of his production, but also gives your opponent confidence.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Los Angeles Lakers.
The difference in field goal percentage is crazy. They're getting exactly what they want out there.
Yeah, even if adjustments are made, how does that defense really slow them down? And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. We've got Drew Holiday, Jeremy Grant out there with Toumani Camara. Then there's Robert Williams, and it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Here's Lillard, following the score by the Lakers.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Shoots from 14. The shot by James, no good. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Portland. Down by 12. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And for the Lakers, they're shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. And there's Ayton on the assist from Smart. Ayton's got his third bucket of the night.
Love seeing Ayton take these mid-range jumpers. He realizes guys at his position have to hit these kind of shots.
There's a screen by Camara. 5 on the clock. For 3, here's Lillard. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Second, the Trailblazers.
And this is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Lillard outside, pass to Graham. The 3 is up. Rebound, the Lakers. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Reeves. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Grant. Blazers trail by 14. Pass to Holiday. Now Camara. Lillard outside. Looking to get it going. Again, the miss by Portland.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
He gets it in there. And that's 15 points for LeBron James.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball board.
Knocks it down from distance.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
If you see yourself in this game, then you know what to do. Show us your moves.
Curry, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And also a switch here for Portland. Sharp, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. Los Angeles leading by 13. Outside Reeves. James, right side. Pass to Ayton. The shot's good on the assist by James. Ayton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Oh, wasted no time on that one. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Boy, an excellent shooter. Seth Curry takes pride in spraying you from this spot.
Holiday from long range. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Reeves. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Clingan, he's checked in for Williams. And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, B.A., but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now. Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
Here's Vanderbilt. Portland grabs the miss. Pass to Holiday. Portland moving it around. Here's Sharp. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Now here's Ayton. 16 feet out. And Clingan pulls it down. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Sharp. Oh, he goes right over LeBron and slams it down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play you'll remember from this game, clearly.
Pass to Sharp. Launches it. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 17 at the end of the period. They've kept their concentration on limiting Damian Lillard, and it's been working. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Seth Curry is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Rui Hachimura, then it's Jake LaRavia, and it's Connect in at the 3, small forward. That's the Laker 5.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
Henderson against Reeves. LaRavia outside. Outside Curry. Over Lillard. Sinks the 15-footer.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Lillard on the take, and it's Portland scoring again.
Hey, every time Dame shoots it, you feel like it's going to drop.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And Los Angeles making a change here. James is checked in. Robert Williams checked in for Portland. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. The shot by Lillard, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Lillard against Curry. Lillard looking around. Williams a screen on Curry. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's Sharp on the wing. He's covered by Connect. And that one's good. Sharp.
A tale of two halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Off on the layup.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense. You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Here for Portland. Grant's checked in for Klingon. Kamara comes in for Sharp. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Henderson. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Lillard. Hachimura against Grant. Left side, Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't get the three. The Lakers lead by 15. Curry with it, and Kamara picks him up defensively. Here's Reeves. On the wing, Curry. Now James. Yes, sir! Sticks the J.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Hachimura, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Nice job by Hachimura. He is so good below the foul line.
Now a timeout called by Portland. A minute 35 left in the game. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, LeBron James.
Well, because he was a reliable scoring option all game long, his team was not hesitant about taking advantage of his rhythm. I mean, they just made sure he kept getting the ball. You could tell they were thrilled by his success in this one.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Here's Murray. He shoots a three. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter here.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Lakers.
They look to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LeBron James.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
50 seconds left in the final quarter. Connect on the wing. 4-3. Portland with a rebound. Henderson with it. Vincent picks him up. Murray, no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. 19-point game. To the paint. Here's Clingan. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Yeah, this shows you how strong Clingan is. Even when you foul him, he just out-muscles you.
First team foul.
Laravia goes in, and he slams it down. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
We'll see you.
All right, thanks, guys. DeAndre, a new season. How exciting is it to play ball in front of this home crowd?
You know, with all the excitement and all the fans coming out here, really, I just wanted to put on a show for them, to be honest, and just win as many games as I played.
The energy from the fans was missed. Thanks so much, DeAndre.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, LeBron James.